It's Rita. It's Rita. Look at me. I am still. I'm flat on my back, and just trying to like rest my back. But I wanted to say hello, and also Owen's here. Let me switch the camera. So there's Owen. Happy birthday to Owen, my masterpiece. 18 years ago today, he was born. Actually, I went into labor very early in the morning. Did you know that, Owen? I don't know if I ever tell you your birthday story.
You did.
I did. So we went into labor. Everyone's saying happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And you were actually went into you. I went to labor really early, and then we rushed over to Salem Hospital, and then you just decided, yeah, I'm not ready. So we spent the whole day waiting for you to come, and then it wasn't until like I don't know 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon that Teresa said, I'm gonna go take a shower, get cleaned up. And as soon as she left, my water broke. No, my water. Yeah, no, my water broke, and he came along, but not until almost like 11 or so. There's isn't he being cheeky? So there he is with his one crutch because he had a car accident. Well, no, not a car accident, bike accident the other day. And here's my little friend, Frankie. Frankie, you're too close. Frankie, you're too close. So, um, yep. So that was kind of fun. And well, I don't know if I ever told you this, but when Owen was born, he came out in like a state of shock. He was not blue or anything, but he came out with this face that he always gives his face whenever he's in shock. It's like he puckers his lips and he was not breathing and just kind of looking all around. And they were worried because he didn't start crying or anything. It was a very, very quiet baby. Didn't cry a whole lot at all, but they were concerned. So we had to stay in the NICU for a little while there, and so pretty excited. And what's the big news? He's home from school. He was being observant, Loretta. He just was kind of like he had his little lips puckered up, and the babies have the little puckery lips, and his eyes were kind of looking all around like, do I want to be out of here? Do I want to be out of here? Um, so yeah. So I'm so thankful. 18 years of being a mom. I think they should do some fun. They should do something fun for moms too, because it's a big day. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. And you saw. I'll let you see my Frankie post here. So just give you a little update on me. I am. Oh, let's see. Yesterday was a really long day. I think that might be a reason why I'm not feeling so terrific. So I went yesterday after our show to the cancer center and got my radiation staging done, which I got terrible bruise on my where they put my port in. It looks terrible, big bruise, but it'll heal up. And so we did the radiation, and I'm going to get another 5 radiation to my spine, 5 radiation treatments to my spine. What do you think of that, Frank? Yeah, so that took like an hour and a half, and they put you on this stretcher, and they're very, very precise. Radiation is come a long, long way, and it's extremely precise. I know, isn't he great? He likes to sleep in my bed, and he's a very snuggly. He's almost too snuggly. Yeah, Babs, they did. I told them they're gonna have to connect the dots because this'll be my, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, sixth bout or sixth treatment grouping of radiation. So each time when they determine where you're going to get the radiation, they give you this little tiny tattoo. It's just like it looks like a little pencil mark. And that's how they line it up each time when you go in the machine. The machine's really huge, and they put you on the table, and they line it all up. It's very, very precise. And then they give you treatment. Treatment only takes like 5-10 minutes, maybe at the most. It's more work just getting the setup done. So that was where are you going, Frank? So that was, look, and he's sitting with my little pumpkin cupcakes that my sister gave me. So that was yesterday. And then after that, I had to go to the transfusion area and I got my blood. And that was really helpful because I was feeling kind of low. But I think from having all that blood, because I had the same reaction the first time I did it, I was like wide awake, wide awake. And I'm like, I'm not tired. I feel terrific. And so I kept going to lie down in my bed and then I'm like, well, I got to get up to go to the bathroom. So I got up like 6 times. Oops. I got up 6 times and like the last time was at like 5:30 and I'm like, I don't know. So then I set up for this morning, but the last time I got out of bed, I don't take B12. Maybe I should, Babs. Hey, how's your husband doing? How's your husband doing? I've been meaning to ask you. Um yeah, so I what else is there to know? Oh, so this what the Dr. McIntyre, the radiation specialist, said was it it's in like a vertebrae in my columns, so they're gonna come at it from the sides and the bottom. It's pretty amazing. And he asked me if I had any pain, and I was like, nah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still a little like I don't walk around great without a cane or a walker, but then this morning and the one of the last times, up another country heard from. Oh, he's doing well. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. So when have I tried protein treatments? No. What are those, Debbie? Like you mean like just eating a lot of protein? Um, I don't know what it is. So I am trying to continue to do plant-based. I've been losing weight, but to be honest, I don't really mind because I've always had trouble with my weight. Oh, he did? Yeah. So the radiation for your neck and your face is really kind of traumatic. So I'm hoping it doesn't travel up any further and that they can nip it in the bud. And I think I might have told you that there was a spot on my liver that they've been kind of monitoring the last year, and it seems to have grown a little bit. So I'll also be getting the chemo treatments every 3 weeks. I already got one last Thursday, and that's what kept getting me out of bed because it really affects your GI tract and everything. So, so yeah, hanging in there. I'll tell you something. Having cancer is a full-time job, and it's not the kind of job you want to do every day. So I am so excited. I was like so pleased with the Cricut Xtra, the Joy Extra, and also wanted to tell you, Jamie told me offline that they are indeed at Joann's having a sale. So if you get the Cricut Joy Extra, go over to uh, Joann's and buy yourself some mats because they're like $12 each and they're on sale 50% off. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Gloria. Oh, there's my friend Aledra. Oh, I also want to tell you about Aledra. She DM'd me yesterday, and guess what she's doing? She's doing embroidery on paper. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Um, I have to see that in progress. So she's been my inspiration to get us to do another Zoom pretty soon and I want to see this. She got a brand new machine and she made cards and everything. Yeah, on at Joann's it was online. I don't know about the in person. I ordered, they didn't have any green ones available, but I ordered the blue ones. And then I also got an extra card mat. So I'm going to, I think next week, Lord willing, next week we'll be just doing all kinds of projects with that Joy Extra. I got to tell you, I don't even know if I'm going to need my other Joy because I love the width of it. The only thing I really didn't like was how hard it is on the mats. And then I started thinking, Jamie, um, you might want to think about this. Could you take a 12 by 12 mat using your True Control knife and cut it down? I was thinking I would try that when I was feeling better. And you know, because they're basically the same. I don't know. It's because of the rollers. Okay, and it bends the mat. That's yeah. Yeah, I guess so. But you can try these things and I just really like the machine. It is heavier. I hope they do come out with a little carrying case because it's still very portable, you know? And so maybe we'll get that. Yeah, this is true, Jamie. Oh, and Jamie also, I got my sweet petunia. I love the OG Joy too, and it has the cutest little carry bag too. So I don't know. I'm running out of room here, you guys. I need to get more space or something. Just keep getting to. That's why I didn't get the venture. Yeah. So Dawn. I was talking to my friend Jamie, who's on the chat now, and I'll just move the camera around so you can see this is my bedroom. There's my little baby boy. I don't know if you can see him. That was when he was born, and then we'll settle back on over to the back of Frankie's head. So I was talking to Jamie, and Jamie told me that years ago she had an injury that affected one of the tendons in her fingers, or maybe more than one tendon. So she was always struggling with a glue bottle, even the small glue bottles, because sometimes you have to push them really hard, right? So she said that I think she said Louise Beauregard told her about this new product from the people that make the Misty, the stamper tool. And oops, sorry, my phone's talking back to me, my thing. And oh, there's Shirley. Hi, Shirley. I think I saw Shirley. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Babs. Of course, Babs, my little pumpkin kitty, pumpkin kitty friend. And Gracie Junebug. She sent me an adorable picture of Gracie calling me on an old-fashioned telephone. And so anyway, back to the thing. She told me about this thing called I had it on the bed. I was going to show it to you. It's a glue press. It's not a glue gun, though it does kind of look like a glue gun. It's basically like a gun that dispenses liquid glue, so there's no heating element, and it keeps the glue so that the head never clogs. And you don't have to use the glue that they give you, which I think is like a Nuvo drop glue. Um, it comes with an extra a bottle that you can substitute your favorite glue in there, and it's really awesome. She showed me. She sent me. It's a little bit pricey. It's a little pricey, and they don't really offer discounts. But if you want to see it in action, I will show you next week. It's from My Sweet Petunia, mysweetpetunia.com. I don't think they have it anywhere else. So I ordered it right after I talked to Jamie, and she sent me a little video link. And so I finally came yesterday, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to try this out. And yeah, I think it's mysweetpetunia.com. Yeah, any glue, any liquid glue. So if you like art glitter glue, or the Scotch craft glue, or even a Leans glue, it comes out completely even. And what's great is if you have, where a lot of us, our hands don't work as well as they once did, and it just comes out so very smooth, so very, very smooth, and in, a nice straight line, and yeah, yeah, um, and it is precision tip. So yeah, I did order that, and then I also, based on Jamie's recommendation, I also ordered something for when you're doing embossing. It's like it almost looks like a makeup brush that holds, I think it's silica gel. And so when you are going to stamp and do heat embossing, you kind of you put that down on your paper so you don't get any static, because when you do a heat emboss, you use that little powder, and sometimes the powder gets a static electric charge on the paper, and you don't want that. You used to use this little bag that was like powder in it, and it would make such a mess. And so Jamie sent me that link too, so I bought those both. But I'm not gonna lie, the glue thing was like $45, and you did have to pay shipping, and I don't like to pay shipping, but I did anyway, because I based on Jamie's recommendation. And what else I did find, last night, as I was up, because of all that blood in my system, I ended up placing a ton of orders. And I what did I get? I went to Ranger Inc. And got some new things from the Tim Holtz thing. I went to Online Labels because I wanted to see if they had some sticker sheets that would be similar to the writable sticker sheets that we used for the Cricut Joy. Remember those? And so I'm having a bunch of colors sent to me. And I just kind of got this renewed energy to craft last night. I placed an order at the 12 by 12 cardstock shop. And where else did I buy? I bought something. Well, I got Michael's, of course, and then Joann's, where I got the mats. So definitely check out the mats if you are going to get. I think all Cricut Joy stuff's on sale, but for the extra, that was the best price that I've seen so far. And according to Jamie, um, yeah, all those places, Babs, right? All those places. So last night I just kind of went on a shopping spree, and then I decided, I don't know if this is too intimate, but I decided, you know what? I need new underwear. If I'm going to be going to the cancer center every single day, I'm going to go out and buy myself some nice brand spanking new underwear. So I was like, I'm going to buy underwear. And then of course I got stuck in the tights, because I absolutely adore tights, and my favorite tight company called Snag Tights. They were having a sale with all these brand new. I was a shopping fool. I mean, I counted up, I think I placed 9 orders over the course of like 2 hours last night because I'm like sitting there going, yeah, I told everybody I was going to get this. So might as well go shopping for it. And I even ordered myself a couple of new cardigans. So when I get hopefully I'll get over to Haunted Happenings again this year. Oh, yeah, I know. It's expensive. Well, maybe, maybe we'll have another giveaway. But yeah, like you never know, get clean new underwear. So that's what I was like, I'm going over and get myself some nice new underwear and a couple of bras. And I was like, well, this is special. I'm treating myself so special. And you know what? Even even if I didn't need to be going to the cancer center every single day and having to undress so that you know, um, I was thinking about it. Why are we so mean to each other about, why are we so mean to ourselves about like not getting fancy, nice underwear? I mean, what? Oh, you're like, nobody's going to see it. It feels good when you're wearing new underwear. It feels, you feel special. And so I actually went through my all my socks. I got rid of all my unmatched socks. I also ordered some new socks. So I got rid of all my unmatched socks and socks that had holes in them, underwear that was just kind of old that I'd had for years. And I'm like, I'm gonna do a fresh up, a glow up, and even if you don't have a little, hubba hubba guy or whatever to see you in it, it makes you feel good and it makes you feel like sparkly and shiny, and people wonder, why is she smiling? Like yesterday when I was at the cancer center getting my bloods, and there are like people in each of there's like 4 stalls in a pod, and there were like 4 people there, including myself. And some people are like whispery and quiet, or whatever. And I was like blah 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 blah, because I just was like, I just love people. I like to talk to people. I love being with people, and I just love life. And I got a candle, and I'm not gonna hide it under a bushel. You know what I mean? You got all new socks. I know, because and that's something that just kind of like, I don't, Babs, that might be a New England thing because you're from New England too, but like we have a saying in New England, wear it out, use it up, or do without. And that's why like I would always hang on to all my things, because like, oh, you get a new sweater, nobody's going to see what's underneath it, but there is something really special about a really nice fitting pair of, underwear. I don't want to be too intimate, but and so, you know what? And I know money's tight everywhere, but even it's just a couple of pairs, or just a new pair of socks, just to get you smiling, because life is short. We're not going to be here that long, and might as well make I never could understand people who would get up in the morning and be like, oh, it's gonna be a bad day. It's like, how do you know? You haven't even gotten out there yet. Come on, put a smile on your face and just get out there. And oh, Loretta, you're reminding me about the sunflowers, because Loretta sent me a beautiful gift that I was going to show you today too. She did a beautiful stencil of a sunflower, and then she sent me a lovely email explaining that the idea of a sunflower is that they're always pointing towards the sun, and if they can't find the sun, they point towards each other. And I just think that's so fascinating. So if we all think of ourselves as a mighty sunflower, and we're there to be somebody else's sunshine, then wouldn't that be a fun way to go through life? It just would be an awesome way to go through life. So yeah, that's sort of that. And uh, I'm hoping later on today, my friend Stacy, we're gonna do friend Stacy. She's the one that lives in the dollhouse down the street. It's not really a dollhouse, but she's coming up, and she's a master seamstress, a professional knitter, and a professional bookbinder. So she's coming up, and we're going to be going through some of my hoard, my fabric and yarn hoard, because that was another thing. I have these hoards of things, and I was like, you know what? In my lifetime, I am not going to use all this stuff. And I'm sure I got it all in for a good price, but it's not doing anybody any good sitting in giant IKEA bags in the eaves of my attic. So why not spread the love? So she and I have talked about this for a couple weeks, and we're just going to get all those out and go through them, and I'm sure there'll be things I want to save. I know I've got some beautiful skeins of yarn that I've been wanting to use, but it's all tucked away. And no, it's so she and I are going to go through that stuff. Hopefully, once I get some rest, and then yeah, and then later on today, I got Owen a cake, so I'll make sure I take some pictures of that, and I can post it online. And I he likes dark, sort of dramatic colors now. So I got him let's see, mostly white cake with like black icing, highlights, and little gold, decorations and everything, because it's a big deal. And so then my mom will be home, Teresa. My sister Annette's coming down, but she won't be coming down tonight. And then what else? And then we'll probably get something. He decided he wanted salmon for dinner, and I said, "Well, not everybody likes salmon." So told him, "I'll buy you a big thick cut of salmon for like yourself on Saturday or something." Oh yeah, I got stuff in the basement too, Dawn. Oh yeah, don't you worry about it. Actually, Santo's been working on the basement and is trying to, because it was kind of like halfway, three-quarter way done, but he's trying to make it into a more livable space. Yeah. So, and it is a big deal. And I talked to his teacher, and I don't want to say it when he's around, but he told his teacher he wants to train to be a fireman at the academy and a paramedic. So, yes. Oh, Roberta, you're destashing too. It just, when I think about it, it's like even the clothes. I have clothes. I mean, literally, I have my LL Bean boots from when I was a senior in high school. I still wear them. And those are the kind of things you hang on to. But, what about something that what do you do with your wedding dress? I mean, obviously it doesn't have any meaning for me anymore, but what do you do with all that stuff? And I think about people who have to, thrift, and thrifting's great. It's a great way to find things. And, I think going, oh, you are, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, donate it. And then you get to see the kids wearing your old, and they make it new again. Or like my friend Stacy, who she can turn anything into anything. So that's fun. Uh-oh, somebody must be here because the dogs are going crazy. Anyway, all right, you guys, I'll let you go. I love you, love you, love you. And yes, EMS training, Mama, you know that, right? I think there are different stages. Like there's like, um, and he really does like the fight. He's absolutely completely against being in law enforcement because he just feels like, there's just whatever. He's one of those cynical, quirky kids, but saving people and Yes, Debbie, you for 49 years. Well, maybe you got to brush that thing off next year and give us a tour of it. And I do think that there are people that are collecting like wedding dresses, prom dresses, bridal, whatever, maid of honor and stuff like that. And they have some really nice, like for women just getting back into business and stuff. And I mean, I was an executive for 20 years, so I have all that stuff, suits and, wool skirts and everything, that are classic pieces, but am I ever going to wear them again? I don't know. Maybe I should just trim it down and just keep the one or two pieces that I like, that sort of thing. So, anyway, all right, you guys, I love you, love you, love you so, so, so much. I appreciate you. You have no idea. Oh, there are. Okay, wait. So there's first responder, EMT basic, advanced EMT, paramedic. Whoops. What did I do? Oh, I want to see that. I want to see what you wrote. Paramedic and critical care. And what's flight? Like they get on a helicopter? All right. So listen, we're gonna set up a Zoom. Let's do it next week. Hopefully I'll be feeling. Hey Cheryl, nice to see you. I keep getting your emails and I keep meaning to respond, but I love them. I love them. I love them. You were a medic? Yeah. He the thing about him, just like the day that he was born when he came out, he's very calm. He not like me, I'm like, oh my god, and he's just a super calm kid. So I think yeah, we're gonna do a Zoom next week. We're gonna do it next week, and I'll be done with this portion of my radiation then too, and I'll be in middle of treatment, so I should be doing well. Um, and so, yeah. All right, you guys, I love you. Thank you for the prayers. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll send pictures of tonight. And let me tell you a funny story. So yesterday, Santo, he kind of was hanging around and he said, maybe people don't like you talking so much. And I said, what? I said, these are my friends. If your friends don't want you to talk, then what's good having friends there? You want people that are friends that love to hear about you and hear how you doing. And he goes, oh no, I know, but maybe like new people. And I said, well, I give people fair warning. And I tell them, look, I talk a lot. I know, off with his head. And he was a little sheepish afterwards. He goes, oh, I was just thinking, maybe it was trying to give you some ideas for this. And there's me. Goodbye, everyone. I don't know why my fingers are showing up. But I love you, and I will see you again really, really soon. Santo's wrong, but he's a guy. Guys, they get it wrong a lot. So that's why we're around to tell them. Tell them, all right? Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourself, all right? That's today's lesson. Be good to yourself and each other, all right? Love you. Bye-bye.